It doesn't really matter. Nothing got said. I'm sure at some point, you know, brothers fight and they get over it. For me, I just was, mind was blown, you know, that he was that confident to think that that could happen, or that the disrespect of our relationship. Like, I felt like I had done so much for him, you know. I did a play with him, a movie with his whole crew, you know. I made albums with Mel Matrix. I literally have records and songs with Mel Matrix that we still. It doesn't really matter. Nothing got said. I'm sure at some point, you know, brothers fight and they get over it. For me, I just was, mine was blown. Any of my little brothers, really, you know, and he was that confident to think that, or any of my that could happen, or that the disrespect of our relationship. Like, I know I can beat them. I felt like I had done so much for him. You know, they may have much power over me. I did a play. I'm always going to give him a certain amount of respect. Just with his whole crew, like, you know, I made albums with Mel Matrix. I literally have records and songs with Mel Matrix that we still. It doesn't really matter. Nothing got said. I'm sure at some point, you know, brothers fight and get over it. You know, it is what it is. I never really wanted to. It wasn't nothing I was ever proud of. It made me sad because, again, we grew up together. But it's like, you know, the tough talk. It's just, I don't know. But again, I would prefer, because 50 started all of this. Like, he's sitting back, he probably laughing. Look what we did, and I don't see nobody from his crew going ham at him or any division in this moment. So that's the one thing I don't like, is that, you know, it feels like he might have started something. He's sitting back and laughing.
See what you did. So we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page. Right. So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to the show. I'm like,
that beef was one of the wildest moments in hip hop history.
Put Cameron on the phone.
And you know,
put Cameron on the phone.
Hang on.
It wasn't just because both of them were determined never to take an L, but also because they were both top-tier trolls.
So you can shut down Diplomat projects?
I'm not talking about diplomats. If you really want that?
No, that's what I was asking. Can you do it? That's what I'm asking.
Now I must repent. I effed up and when they got beef with 50 Cent.
And you could tell at any given moment things could probably go from jokes to serious. Every clapback was chaos, and it felt like the whole world couldn't look away. The two have obviously worked past their differences. In this clip, the two sit down and talk about their past problems.
so I'm sitting there like,
I was
like, it's just kind of smoke. Cause I wouldn't have thought about reaching out to Yayo or Larry Banks. Public with this?
I'm like, yo.
What was your thought process behind saying, yo, you know what? Fuck the songs. What was how did this work?
Let me say this. Look,
how'd it go?
I was there. I'm in your horse and carriage video. I'm in the pool.
What? Oh, you know what? You told me this.
Your horse and carriage video.
You told me this before.
I was in the pool in the horse and carriage.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you look like we're on, everybody's there.
Right.
All right, let's bring it back.
You know why I know? Because it's on tape.
Let's bring it back. Hopefully y'all can hear me.
I've never been in a situation where someone that I consider family actually tried to have somebody physically put their hands on me. It blew my mind. The level of disrespect. It was so un-Harlem that it was embarrassing. That one of the ones that I raised would actually try to have me hurt.
Dame Dash is about to break his silence on the situation with Jim Jones, tried to set him up, jump him, and even more shocking, try to record the entire situation for everybody to see.
And for what? You know, what could have been done in that moment that you would physically want your man or someone that kind of helped you to get humiliated?
You went and got a couple niggas, and I know these niggas, they my niggas too. You tell them you got a problem, they jump in the car, they don't know who you got a problem with. They get down there as Dame. You want niggas to jump Dame Dash?
Yeah, you want niggas to jump Dame, nigga.
Really?
That's Jimmy. That nigga Jimmy mean,
you couldn't fight Dame Dash?
You mean, Jimmy?
Lucky the niggas that you bought was like, oh shit, hold on. I thought we was coming for some real beef. This Dame Dash.
Yeah, hold on.
But Dame ain't no sucker. Dame was ready to fight all three of y'all. And then when Dame realized the other two niggas wasn't doing it, he said, I want to fight you. You said, I don't fight. Dave said, why you got muscles? You said, I got muscles to look good. You know why I know? Because it's on tape. Did I put the tape out? Did I tell niggas, yo, put that tape out? Because Dave was stunned. Dave said, yo, get the fuck off my block. Y'all niggas ain't about to do nothing. Dave was in downtown on Orchard Street acting like he was in Harlem and told niggas, yo, get the fuck off my block. I told niggas, don't put that tape out, man. It ain't worth it.
It's this classic tale. It's always the friends that end up hurting each other the most. It's always your best friends. It's always the people you put on. And it's just, to me, systematically, it's been the behavior pattern within our culture is the people that we help the most and love the most and grew up with are the coolest with, supposed to be your best friends, are usually the ones that hurt you. It's always like that.
Dame was about to drop a couple of jewels on the way he wanted Dipset to move the entire time. Perhaps if they did, things would have turned out a bit different.
And, you know, for me, civil war is always bad for business. The only people that gain are the people that are being entertained watching that have nothing to do with it. And, you know, I think, especially like us being from Harlem, it's just a big, a physical altercation and a public altercation is always a black eye for whatever neighborhood you're from when it's internal. And, you know, I heard what you know, a couple people called me about what Jim said about me. And I was like, I don't know, understand that. And then I heard what Cam said. You know, that was true. People asked me, it's been brought up. You know, Big Face Gary, he was appalled, but he was like, why didn't you ever tell us? You know, why didn't you ever tell us that he came to the block with his boys and you know, had to almost get into an altercation?
How Jim come to Dame after Dame did all for him? Put him on, put money in his pocket. Look at him. He go to get him jumped and robbed.
Was really like,
It's out of control,
that I consider family. I've never been in a situation where someone that I consider family actually tried to have somebody physically put their hands on me. It blew my mind. The level of disrespect, it was so un-Harlem that it was embarrassing.
Definitely un-Harlem.
One of the ones that I raised would actually try to have me hurt. And for what? You know, what could have been done?
That's what I want to know now. I want to know what it's for.
Physically want your man,
yeah,
or
what
someone
Jim
that kind of helped you
come down there with 30 goons.
Because that's all that would have been if somebody would have came on my block, or rather to my art gallery.
Where Jim come down there with 30 goons? Jim came down to my man Dame Dash art gallery with 30 goons to put hands on Dame Dash. This is like his pops. Dame Dash is like his older uncle, pops already. Put them niggas on when they was in a bad situation, and this is the thanks you get. Niggas started going broke. Dame losing a little bit of money. He ain't got that power no more. Niggas trying to front on him.
It was my art gallery and put their hands on me in front of my girl. So there was just no way that was going to happen without some degree of a fight. But again, what broke my heart was I felt like I raised everybody better than that, you know, and it looked like a black eye to whatever I was teaching, you know. It was just embarrassing.
Definitely embarrassing.
And, you know, family business should be within family. But at the end of the day,
this is all Jim's fault for bringing all this to the light.
We're all in our 50s, or I'm in my 50s. They must be getting ready to get in their 50s. And the violent type thing is definitely never going to be the proper example that we want to lead by. Like, I know the younger versions of ourselves would have been laughing at us like, yo, sit y'all old asses down.
That's a fact.
When we were younger, we always laughed at everybody older that was trying to act younger, doing young things. So the tough thing has been over since the 40s, probably early 30s. It was like, you're too old to me to be tough like past 30, you know, your early 30s. It's family time. It's time to invest in your future. It's time to do things that you want your children to do. And fighting amongst your friends 20, 30 years later, your best friends.
That hurt.
The people that you fought
That's
with
like
to get where you
stab
had to
in
go,
the heart.
The ones that was broke with you and then got rich with you and you fought, that's not the proper example. And I can't even say nothing because I've led by the wrong example.
You gotta respect what Dane's saying right now. Not only is he sending a message to Cam and Jim over the situation that's going public, he's also owning the things he's done in the past that he sees as a mistake. That's growth.
You know,
Dame ain't own nothing because he still ain't. Dame ain't still tell us the reason why Jim. It was the reason Jim came down there. I don't think Jim came down there is because it was sunny out and he wanted to come downtown all the way to Soho and front on Dame. It's a reason your man Jim went down there, but nobody is saying that. That's the part we need to find out.
I'm just like a bystander in that. I never chose to get at any of my brothers unless they got at me publicly and I had to change the narrative. But there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't get said because it's not everybody's business. And at the end of the day, 50 started the shit it's an interview that happened with 50 and Cam, and it turned into, civil war verbally.
50 operates by the 48 laws of power. After this interview, we are going to get into the mastermind strategy 50 uses to not only defeat his enemies by keeping them close, but also how he applies this to business to reach levels of success that some people can't even imagine.
And as long as we keep it on, words, it doesn't really matter. Nothing got said. I'm sure at some point, brothers fight and they get over it. For me, I just mine was blown, that he was that confident to think that could happen, or that the disrespect of our relationship. Like, I felt like I had done so much for him. I did a play with him, a movie with his whole crew. I made albums with Mel Matrix. I literally have records and songs with Mel Matrix that we still listen to. We were really like, I thought of a family that could never ever, nothing would be able to make. I could never put my hands on any of my little brothers really unless I'm defending myself.
Nah, Jim put hands on
the
you,
people
nigga.
That I respect.
Jim don't give a fuck. That
I
nigga Jim run by Brooklyn rules. That nigga Jim, that's why he run with all them Brooklyn niggas. That nigga run by Brooklyn rules.
Them a certain amount of respect, just so
nigga don't give a fuck about nothing.
Like if you do that to your OG, someone would probably do that considers you an OG.
Boss!
And I don't know. But again, it is what it is. I never really wanted to. It wasn't nothing I was ever proud of. It made me sad because again we grew up together. But it's like, the tough talk. It's just I don't know. But again, I would prefer because 50 started all of this. Like he's sitting back, he probably laughing.
Yeah, he is.
Look what we did, and I don't see nobody from his crew out going ham at him. Or any
Banks ain't even saying not one word about it.
So that's the one thing I don't
Banks
like.
don't like that nigga 50 for nothing. He ain't saying a word about that nigga.
See what you did. So we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to the show. I'm like,
Uncle Murder in there.
That beef was
Nigga,
one of the
Uncle Murder in
wildest
there
moments in
laughing.
hip-hop history.
Put Cameron on the phone.
And
Put Cameron on the phone.
hang on.
It wasn't just
Hang on.
because
You're the
both
white
of them
man.
were
Hang
determined
on.
never to take it
Hang
down,
on. I got
but
him.
also because they were both top-tier trolls.
So you can shut down diplomat projects?
I'm not talking about diplomats. Is it? If you really want that?
No, that's what I was asking. Can you do it? That's what I'm
What I'm
asking.
saying.
Now I must repent. I effed up and went and got beef with 50 Cent.
And you could tell at any given moment things could probably go from jokes to serious. Every clapback was chaos, and it felt like the whole world couldn't look away. The two have obviously worked past their differences. In this clip, the two sit down and talk about their past problems.
so I'm sitting there like,
I was like,
this is kind of smoking. I wouldn't have thought about reaching out to Yayo or Larry Banks. I'm like, niggas going public with this?
I'm like, yo.
What was your thought process behind saying, yo, you know what?
Niggas going public.
What was how did this work? How did it go?
I was there. I'm in your horse and carriage video. I'm in the pool.
What? You know what? You told me this.
Your horse and carriage video.
You told me this before.
I was in the pool in the horse and carriage.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you look like we're on, everybody's there.
Right.
Jimmy was not a rapper then.
Right.
He wanted to
was
be a rapper.
Yeah, man, like on the side, just he was not a rapper at all.
Right.
So when balling took place, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks.
All right.
Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mace be that, and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked, and I knew I just took the shot murder to see, because I wasn't sure he was gonna go for it. But I was like, "We like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam."
You like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam.
You gotta watch and see how this
You like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam.
Oh shit, he really like that. give me this, give me Jimmy. Yeah, tell him we want you at the show, Jimmy.
And I'm back. It's your boy 50 Cent bringing you more rap shit. It's going down right here. I know this is your favorite show right now because I'm on it. And I told y'all earlier I was going to bring somebody new in the G Unit. I might have a new sign and I might not. You see, I got the whole
This is
G
when it
Unit
all
here.
happened right here. This is when the beef. This is when it was public right here. This is when it all happened.
Get it going. You got back there. Ah! Oh, man.
He said, ah. Yo, Jim knew he was dead wrong when he came through the. Yeah, I'm going to say it over and over again. This is when it all hit the public.
I knew in the G Unit I might have a new sign and I
He said he about to sign Jim. You hear this shit? He said, y'all might be about to sign this nigga, man. I'm about to sign Jim. This is what 50 said in the midst of the beef with Cam.
might not. You see, I got the whole G Unit here. We gonna get it.
Jim was about to be a part of G Unit. For the right dollar, he would have been a part of G Unit. Am I lying? Huh? Am I lying?
Get going.
For the right price. Yo, man, that was hurtful. Yo, that was hurtful, dude.
Oh yeah, we had a nice time last year. I was balling, we still balling.
Oh my God.
You know, so why did you hear him? Well, we gotta do that one time. Tell me how you do it. You got to
Pass me the ball for
tell me you gotta do that. You
Balling.
know what I mean?
Shit, yeah, I just came to show some support, you know. I respect G Unit as one of the few movements that I do respect in this game and things like that. You know me, I'm a hustler,
midst
so
of the
I'm always
beef.
open for money and things like that.
What if your man did this in the midst of you beefing with a nigga from Queens? Matter of fact, you from Harlem. Say you from Harlem, right? It ain't got nothing to do with 50 or Jim. Just say you from Harlem, right? You getting a beef with a nigga from Queens. And then a week later, you see your right-hand man hanging with the nigga. Come on, B. Come on, man.
City right
Come
here.
on,
Still
B.
diplomats though, baby.
Yeah, let's
A week
talk about
later,
how
the beef is fresh out the oven. And a week later, you see your right hand and nigga, you bang hoes with in the house and did all kind of crazy shit. He with the enemy.
Look what you got going on.
Oh no, you know I got a new deal
Sick,
pending.
dude.
I don't want to break no hearts and shake the table too much, but somebody to offer me a whole bunch of money that I can't refuse and things like that.
Don't blow that too.
I'm not gonna blow that up too much, but I think it's pretty much done.
What up, Sam
But
Black?
Besides that, the album coming out, you'll look forward to that Bird Gang album. Dipset, G Unit, don't be scared.
That's right. We want you Jim Jones and be surprised because we got more surprises to come.
Come on, B. This is out of control, man. I appreciate everybody coming through watching, man. Make sure you hit that like, hit the sub, man. I gotta go to the hospital. My wife is super duper sick. Sister just took her. So I gotta get out of here and go, man. Before it get ugly. Hopefully I'll come back tonight, B. But yeah, keep me and my wife in your prayers. Please. That's all I ask, man. And yeah, hit the like, hit the sub. I gotta get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all coming through watching this with me. Sharing your insight, get in the comment, tell me what you think. Do you think Jim should be a part of Dipset? Whose side you running with? You on Cam's side, you on Jim's side? I don't know, man. I think I'm leaning more on Cam's side though. I ain't gonna lie. Me and what up, Sam Black? My nigga said, yo, Jimmy a bozo. Yo, the shit he was doing, man, is diabolical, man. It's no way in the world, B, as you know, as a friend, you would. I don't give a fuck if I'm beefing with my friend, nigga, that I was in school with, that we grew up together, we rapping and we doing this, that, and the third, and we get into a little, however, altercation. I don't give a fuck if he shot at my moms. I'm not gonna go get down with his enemies. You know what I'm saying? Even if I want him dead, he was my best friend, and I want him dead, I'm not gonna go run with his enemies. I just don't fit right with me, man. Jim did that shit, man. That was the beginning of a lot of bullshit, man. But yeah, once again, man, I appreciate y'all. He said wishing her well, man. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you, man. I'll give y'all updates on her, man. She driving me crazy too, man. She driving me crazy. That's why I had to come down here and get on the live. Man, my motherfucking brain is fucked up with this shit, B. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with it, but just keep me in your prayers, man. Keep my wife in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna be going hard every day, man. It's the only thing that ease the pain, man. It's coming up here, going live, B. And fucking with y'all, talking with y'all, you know what I mean, reacting and stuff with y'all, you know, keep my brain off of, you know, a lot of this turmoil I'm going through with my wife and shit, man. But appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. I'll be back. Hit that like, hit that sub on the way out, man. I'll keep y'all informed what's going on with me. I'm trying to come back tonight. I'm gonna go run to the hospital. Her sister already took her, so I'm probably about to go run over there real quick and see what's going on, and hopefully I'll come back tonight. Love y'all, B. Appreciate y'all. I'm out. We out of here. Love y'all, man.